Hey Anna, happy Thursday. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Hey Anna, happy Wednesday. Apparently my timing is just really off this week. I just don't know what day it is. Yeah. For the first time in a while, I'm home and not like getting home really late to film a webcam video. So hey, 4:20 blaze it. Sorry, it's 4:20 o'clock. Sorry. The last 2 days I've hung out with people, like Monday, Tuesday, and I was gonna hang out with someone today. And Mom was like, no more hanging out with anyone until the weekend. No reason though, just because I hung out too much. Weird when I'm like, wow Mom, I ain't got no friends. I haven't hung out with anyone in a month. I have not left the house. Wow. She's like, grrr. And then when I'm like, hey Mom, I made new friends. Hey friends. Grrr. That was a really dumb angsty teenager thing. I'm sorry. Anyway, for this video I wanted to talk vegetarian. I don't know why, but like I was sitting here and I was like, I want to talk about something that isn't just my day, because my days are boring. I was like, vegetarian, huh? No reason really. On this day, B days, I think, A days. On A days, I have lunch with these two guys, Seth and Spencer. Spencer I dated one time. That was weird. I don't know if you remember him. But, and usually every lunch my vegetarianism comes up, and I was thinking about that. I turned off the light. I hope you don't mind. It was hurting my eyes. I don't care that much about good lighting. Anyway, so yeah, every lunch I have with these guys, my vegetarian is usually brought up. And they're both pretty cool. Like, Spencer's like, yeah, I don't mind. I just don't understand, you know? Usually during these conversations I say something about how I'm a bad vegetarian, because I am. I'm a bad vegetarian. For example, when I found out like multiple things with gelatin have pig skin in them, I was like, whatever, because I don't care. I don't care. The realization that I'm more of a vegetarian for the fact that I just don't like meat has been something I've always pretty much known, but I never really think about because I don't care. If my sole reason for being a vegetarian was because I wanted the meat industry to be better, I would be eating like meats got from farms that were like humanely treating the animals, because I don't think that everyone, like the ending of meat consumption for everyone could ever be happen, nor would I ever wish that to happen, since that would be terrible for people who enjoy meat. So me specifically not contributing anything to the meat market isn't helping anything. And with keeping this in mind, that's one of the reasons why I'm not that like, yeah, I'm a vegetarian to save animals, because I know me specifically will not do anything. I do know that tons of people will, of course, change some things, but not enough. If I really wanted change in the meat industry, I'd be doing something about it. I would be getting like petitions, I would be talking to people, I would be doing real things to help. Because someone who says that they're a vegetarian or a vegan because they don't believe in the meat in the meat industry and don't do anything else but just don't eat meat and act really pretentious about it, well, they're not doing anything. Sure, the meat company is losing a little bit of money by one customer, but there are 5 more who are coming into the world to eat their meat also. Another thing I like to say when people get all disgusted when I say that I'm a vegetarian or they find out, this is usually like male parents are the ones who do this, I tell them that since I'm not buying any meat, that's like lowering demand along with other vegetarians, which is slowly lowering the price of meat, so you should be happy, because yeah. This is of course a joke, because whatever, how many, that would not lower the price. Oh, I meant to say this earlier, but I didn't. I was gonna say earlier that to change the meat industry would require laws and regulations to change it. It would not just be people not eating meat. But in order to get these laws and regulations, it would just require a lot of angry vegetarians and vegans and maybe some people who are like, well, I like animals. Honestly, if you show anyone one of those videos where all the animals are really sad and being packed into stuff, the person will be a vegetarian for at least 5 minutes. So Anna, what have you learned so far in this video? I'm a bad vegetarian. Everyone else is a bad vegetarian. I don't like meat. That was my attempt at trying to be somewhat interesting and talk about something interesting. I'm also really tired, so maybe half the stuff didn't even make sense. I hope it made somewhat sense. I'm trying to think if there were anything else that happened in my life recently. This last month, like I said, this last month or so, I've been hanging out with people a lot more, but like in the same group, but I also didn't have a group for a really long time, so that's been nice. But one of the things that I enjoyed was when it got dark, when we were over at Emily's, we went and got coffee and then sat at a park until like 11 talking about the universe. And at that point I felt like a very stereotypical teenager who was going to be using metaphors for the rest of my book. Okay, Anna, I'm gonna cut off this video. I'll see you tomorrow and I'll talk to you on Friday.